Oh my God, bro! I went off the chain on carrot cake, man.
What up, HPG Nation? We're live
Let's go,
as well.
let's go.
We're all here.
What episode is this? 12?
This is episode 12, bro.
Oh shit!
Hold on, I gotta get this mixer going because we're trying to be legit.
Let's go, let's go.
All right, so we got that plugged in. So today we are talking about gratitude. Gratitude.
Perfect timing for gratitude, especially after Thanksgiving.
I mean, we're all just in this state of mind where
Yeah.
we feel grateful.
Absolutely.
We got loved ones around us. Everybody's happier.
Yep.
One of the things I kind of brought up, I gave a shout out to people on Thanksgiving on my Instagram. And, there's a lot of people that have to grind.
100%.
There's a lot of people working.
Yep.
There's a lot of businesses still open.
100%.
Right? So a lot of respect to those people for, working through this and grinding. And, I wanted to let them know that their grind's going to pay off.
Oh, 100%, man. Yeah, shout out to small businesses, man. I mean, it's been a tough year for a lot of small businesses, and just shout out to them and keep the persistence. You know what I mean, especially like restaurants and small bars and things like that. I mean,
dude, struggling. Hey, we're talking about some really good shit, and I really want to start this.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna do the official.
Let's go.
What up, you guys? This is episode 12 of the Opportunity Zone. We're here with Mr. Blake Hawkins, Freedom Hawk. I myself, Rahel Ulla with Houston Property Guys. And so today we are talking about gratitude. And you were talking about small businesses.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I know what you're saying. I mean, this year has been shout out to the small businesses. I mean, the ones that have, a lot of them have struggled, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them have stayed persistent, and I mean, dude, it's a blessing. I mean, it's not about, here's the thing, man, it's not about the money, it's about the opportunity that small businesses provide to families.
Yes.
I think people, it's like, dude, you don't have small businesses, people don't have jobs.
No. No.
So it's like, man, shout out to all the entrepreneurs and small business owners. I mean, it's sometimes it's a thankless job. It's a thankless situation.
Yeah.
Because you provide a lot of opportunity for people, and sometimes people don't see it.
No, they don't.
But we see it.
Yeah.
And so
and like for the people listening on the podcast, you and me were talking about how we're literally the only two people I've seen in the office today.
No one's here.
There's literally no one else is here.
No one's here.
And we're probably not going to be here for that long either.
I won't be here till 2:15 in Notre Dame place, and I'm out. But I'm gonna be real productive up until 2:15.
No, for sure. And people. I hate it. I was thinking about this on my way up here. I hate it when people tell people how to grind.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me how to grind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has their own flow. You have a system on how you grind.
100%.
Right? That works for you.
Yep.
Right? And same thing with me. Right? And so I don't want anyone ever feeling insecure that, this person's telling me to grind this way, and because I'm not grinding that way, I don't feel successful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to execution, man, everybody has their own style. As long as you're executing.
Yes.
That's all that matters, man.
Yes.
For me, I don't subscribe to the, grind till you fall down and you can't fucking stand up.
Don't sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep.
Don't sleep ever.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I can get more done in 3 hours than what most people can get done in 2 days.
And that's the key that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Right? It's that my 5 hours is way more productive. Way more productive than an average person's 5 hours.
It's intentional.
Yeah, because you're just you're in a zone.
In the zone.
You're just flowing. I feel like I'm in a basketball game. I'm trying to get buckets here.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro.
There's there's time on the clock. I gotta get buckets.
That's it. That's how I. It's exactly my philosophy too, man. When it comes to quote unquote the grind.
Do you know what that comes from, though?
No.
Gratitude.
It comes from gratitude. Speaking of gratitude. Today's topic is gratitude, and rightfully so after Thanksgiving. Man, I tell you, Thanksgiving, in any holiday, when you're with the people you care about, you become more present.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And man, when I'm fully present, I'm like, dude, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like life is good.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's good, especially for people like us that are always like go.
Yes.
Like, dude, just to stop and be present with people and people you care about and enjoying that downtime.
It's everything.
Dude, it allows you the opportunity and the space to be like, man, my life is fucking good.
Yeah, because then you play life at a deeper level.
You do.
You're playing at depth now, not at width.
That's it.
Right? Because the width game is cool, but like it's not as effective. Right?
No, it's not.
When you're playing depth with people and you're in a state of gratitude and you're always being thankful for that moment, for like for example, like having my dad at Thanksgiving dinner last night. Like he's been gone. He's been he went on a trip.
Right.
I haven't seen him in a while. Just having him back, like dude, so thankful for that.
Yeah, it's huge, man.
Right? And those thoughts is something I know you probably do as well. But in this podcast, I really wanted to put forward. I've helped a couple friends with this. Is waking up and starting with gratitude.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of people are like, oh, Thanksgiving, everyone's thankful, this and that, da, da, da. And I'm not trying to be cocky in any kind of way, and this is just a humble brag, but I wake up and think about gratitude every day. So I'm in this state all the time.
Yeah.
Like literally all the time.
And I think that's huge but it's because you set yourself up for that, right? And I think it's good if everybody can have that. I mean, I need to work on it more. I've been doing pretty good lately because I've been writing in the morning. So when I write in the morning, a lot of that stuff comes out.
Yeah.
Things I'm grateful for and things. But you got to take that time to be grateful, because otherwise, man, if you just keep going, and you don't stop and smell the roses, it's like, dude, what's the point of everything?
Exactly.
Like that's why we do what we do.
And when people do that, where they're not like stopping to smell the roses, those are the people that you see driving around in BMWs and stuff and like in nice mansions, but they're pissed the fuck off all the time.
Right.
They're pissy.
Well,
they're not fun.
I think
to be
that's
around.
the cool thing. It's like gratitude is a state of being, right? And to me, I want a full life.
Yes.
I want it all.
Yes.
Like I want good friendships. I want good relationships. I want the money. I want the wealth. I want a great successful business.
Yes.
I don't want just the money.
No.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's. I feel like in life, the goal should be have a full life. Everything needs to be fulfilled. And to me, that comes from a place of gratitude, because it brings all that stuff into your life.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
it's a state of being.
Yes, because a lot of people. We grew up in America.
Yep.
Okay, so being in America, I mean, the worst we see are homeless people on the streets.
Yep.
Right? We see that. And yeah, it levels us a little bit. Somebody might open their window and give a couple dollars, or, I like giving out water bottles, right? But when people do that, they feel like pretty good about themselves, that they help someone out, this and that. And then they forget when they're like around normal people like us, or
right.
At work or at the gym and stuff, and then they start feeling like they don't have enough.
Right.
Like they see that one dude pull up in the R8 at Lifetime, and he's like, oh dang,
yeah,
man, look at where this guy's in. Oh, he's in real estate too. I'm in real estate. Blah
right.
blah 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 blah. I've heard so many stories, and it goes across all industries. Even pre-med kids that are doctors feel that way, right? But in reality, is that what you're working for?
Right.
Is that what you're gonna let like depress you?
Right.
Like it shouldn't be at that level.
Well, and it's here, and everybody does it, but what and myself and what people don't realize is like, you don't know that person's story.
No.
Right? Like, I mean, yeah, someone might pull up in a Rolls Royce, which, I mean, I want one. That's it's on my to-do list, right?
Yeah, it's on everybody.
Yeah, it is, but
everybody wants one. But you're doing it the right way.
Right, but there's a process to that,
exactly.
Right? And like no one sees, people just see the external results. They don't understand, like, dude, there's a whole story behind that.
Yeah.
Right? And so I think to your point is like being grateful for what we have, because we're at our own we're at the stage of our own process, and it's a good place to be.
Yes. Right?
And look, I'm not perfect. Like I have to remind myself of this, but we're at this place for a reason, and we're never going to be here again.
No.
And when you get to the point where you're driving the Rolls and you got the fucking Ferrari and all that, like, dude, I don't want that. Okay?
Exactly.
But that's another stage of the process, right? But we're gonna look back on this part and be like, man, there was a lot of beauty in that process.
There was,
right?
And it goes back to us wanting to do it the right way,
exactly.
Being respectful, giving back, taking our time. What's the rush?
Right.
Right? When did you ever get something of high quality through rushing? Like crazy rushing.
No, it doesn't work.
No, it just doesn't.
It doesn't work. And I feel like what's ironic, what I've seen in life is whenever you're willing to just be present and go with the, not go with the flow, but sort of, be okay where you are.
Yeah.
Life tends to bless you quicker.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's just
no, you're right.
It really is, because it's, dude. I've seen it 100 times with myself. Like when I'm just like, hey, man, I'm happy about where I am. My business is doing well. I'm doing well. Like we're doing okay. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Like I'm grateful for where I'm at. Then it's like the expansion happens quicker versus I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. And then when you're there, it's like nothing but roadblocks.
Exactly.
Exactly. I think it's an energy you put out, right? It's just about like life responds to that. If you're in that state of gratitude and you're grateful, I'm not saying being complacent.
Yeah.
Being grateful about where you are, but being excited about where your future. That's like the best state of being. Like where you're okay where you are, but you're excited about the future.
Yes.
And I think for me, I've experienced a lot where it's like I'm not okay where I'm at, but I'm excited about the future.
Yes.
That causes anxiety.
Yes.
Right? That's not even exciting. That's just like, I gotta rush.
And that, you saying that, and me, because I've been thinking about talking about this topic for a while, it hit me in that the biggest confusion that everybody goes through in life is self-reflecting at the wrong times.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Bro, why are you self-reflecting when you need to be helping the client right now?
Right.
Like, why are you thinking about, like, this guy driving up in something that you don't have when it's your time to go work out?
Right.
Right?
Yep.
And that happens because people don't take time to just self-reflect.
Right.
Right? Because when you take time, when you take that first hour in the morning, when you take that, 30 minutes at night before you go to bed, you self-reflect and self-reflect in a form of gratitude, and you're grateful, I promise you, there will be 8 people that are in the same field as you that might have nicer things than you or might have a nicer career and this and that, but you're not going to care because you feel so good about where you're at.
Yeah, and 100%, because you're honoring your own process, and those things will come.
They will.
And they come, right? And so like if you're on some sort of journey like that, where it's entrepreneurship or business or whatever, man, any sort of personal development, it doesn't have to be just money related.
Yeah.
It's the fruits of the work and the focus and the labor, they're going to come.
They are.
It's like if you do the work, and I'm not saying just work like physical, but just the mental and the spiritual and the self-reflecting at the right times, like you were saying, dude, you're going to get results.
No, you are.
It's inevitable. Like that's just the way life works.
Exactly.
It's like, but it's trusting that process, and
but a lot of that trusting the process, it comes through being grateful, dude.
It does, 100%.
Like and I know that because all the people that are around me, hey, your phone's.
You got that,
but all the
battery,
people, all the people that are around me that are doing good, that are happy. Even the ones that aren't doing good, but they're still happy, right? They all have a form of gratitude.
Yep.
Like, if you weren't grateful, this wouldn't work.
No, 100%.
Right? If all my friends around me weren't grateful, if my family wasn't grateful, I wouldn't spend as much time with them.
Right.
Right? But my family's grateful, so I spend a lot of time with them.
Right.
Right? So it's going to come around when you surround yourself with people that are grateful too.
100%.
Right? And if you're realizing you're in a situation where you're around a bunch of people who aren't grateful, get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get out.
Well, those are, yeah, man. I mean, that's 100%, man. Like, I like to surround myself with people that obviously are striving for more.
Yes.
But that place of striving for more is not coming from a place of like keeping up with the Joneses, but it's more about coming from a place of like, I want to maximize who I am as a person, right? And so those are 2 different things. Like, there's people that strive for more only on external factors.
Yes.
I need this. I need this. I want those things. But to me, they're more of a symbol. They're like, it's more of a reflection of my growth, right? It's like a scorecard. Like, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm a very, like, me as a person, I'm a real, like, simple dude. Like,
I know, yeah.
Like, I'm super simple, dude. Like, I'll be real with you, man. Like, give me a nice, comfortable bed, and I like good food and a gym.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll get it. I'll get whatever it is.
I'm fine, bro.
I'll be good.
Like, but you know what I'm saying? Some sort of transportation, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's all the level up or whatever. That's just, to me, that's just a reflection of my own personal growth, right?
Yes.
Who I am as a person, growing mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever. But I think there are two different places, right? So that, when I like to surround myself with people like that, because they're coming from a place of like, it's internal first.
Yes.
External second.
Yes.
And then gratitude is cultivated like that. But there's a lot of people, and I think everyone can struggle with this, is where they're externally focused, and like, I gotta get this because it's trying to fill up something inside.
Yeah.
Dude, that's backwards.
That's terrible.
It's backwards, man.
If you're listening to this and you feel like you think that way, there's no shame in it.
No.
Just be aware of it and realize that there needs to be a change.
Yeah, and honestly, you'll get to where you want to go quicker. I mean, it's internal first, and I haven't always been in that place of mind, but I have been, I'd say, the last 3, 4, 5 years, and like, when I realized that my internal state of, like you said, gratitude, my internal state of being, that's number one. The stuff that comes back at me in life, that's just a reflection of that.
Yeah.
And so, to me, just from a strategy level, being grateful is probably a good strategy.
It is.
Because, dude, if your internal state is gratitude and great, and look at the word grateful.
Yeah.
Grateful, full of greatness.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. I'm
that.
great, baby. Let's go.
I'm great.
Yeah. I'm full of greatness.
I love it.
But everybody has that. Everybody has that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just, man, when you come from that place, and dude, I say all this and like, dude, trust me, I have my days, right? Everybody does. I'm just saying, this is also a reminder to me too. Like, man, that's a powerful place to be.
Yeah.
Dude,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
I think that was a top 5 moment in our podcast right there.
Yeah.
Grateful. What is that? Full of greatness.
Full
baby.
of greatness,
I'm great.
baby.
I'm great.
Yeah. it's what it is.
I love it. No,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I think that's something that I want to take a clip of and just post it.
Yeah.
Just that by itself. Like,
yeah, man, because that's what gratitude is. It's like you realize how great your life is.
Yeah. Right?
And it's like not in a brag, like you said, a bragging way. It's like, I am great. We are all great.
We are.
Right? And it's honoring that inside who you are as a person, because like God made you a certain way.
Yes.
Everybody has that special thing, right? So it's like, I think when you come from that place, all the external stuff, it just happens.
Yes.
You'll act on it in the appropriate way, and I've been guilty of this, but when you try to work it backwards, and it's like you're coming from external to internal, it doesn't work, dude.
No, it doesn't.
It's not fulfilling.
No, because you're not fulfilled.
Right. And that's what you were saying, like, by people that have mansions and this and that, but their relationships are a wreck.
They're terrible.
Their family hates them.
Yes.
They have, some challenges in their life, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not knocking. I get it. Life is tough, but to me, that's a sign that they're coming from external to internal.
Yeah.
Because dude, a lot of people can go out there and make things happen.
Yeah.
And manipulate the external world, and you can get quote unquote success. But if you're not coming from a place of I'm good inside, it's not going to work out.
No, it's not. And that's why when like people misconstrue the idea that a lot of people that don't have money say that, oh, it's hard to make money. It's not hard to make money.
No, it's not.
It's not hard to make money. It's not. No. There are plenty of ways in this digital age to make money.
100%.
Right? So making money isn't everything.
No.
Right? Like your material
making money's probably the easiest.
It is.
Out of everything. If you want to fulfill life, making money is probably the easiest.
It is.
Truly is, dude.
You don't have to be in shape.
No.
You don't have to be in shape.
You don't have to have good relationships.
No.
You don't even have to be a good person.
Yeah.
Like,
there's plenty of shitty people making money.
It's true.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You could be a wreck.
No, yeah.
And you can still make money.
Exactly.
But you can't be a wreck and have good friendships.
No.
Or your family respect you.
No.
And have a good relationship with your spouse. You can't.
No.
You got to be solid.
Yeah.
So making money is the easiest thing.
Easiest.
And I think, But look, but when you don't have any money, and we've been there.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, we have.
We've been there.
We have.
Then it's but that's a different place. That's like, I just got to get, it's a.
Well, I mean, when you're in that state, and I want to appeal to, like, people that are in, like, every state of mind.
Every state, yeah.
Right? So the people that are hustling, and those were the people I gave a shout out to too. Like, hey man, if it's Thanksgiving and you're hustling, just know that your hustle is gonna pay off one day.
100%, dude.
Right? But I mean, don't hustle and be an asshole though.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Like, still be a good person, still be grateful, and know that your hustle is gonna get, like, rewarded and paid faster if you're a good person.
100%.
Right? How many opportunities have you gotten out of just being kind, bro?
Dude,
countless.
Countless.
I can't count.
Well, because doors open up and people come into your life, and it comes from because of who you're being, right?
Yeah.
And so, no, 100%, man. Like, go after your dreams and your goals, but do it from being authentic to who you are.
Yes.
And that's being grateful.
Yes. Because when you're kind and you're going after something, the whole world is gonna try to help you, bro.
100%.
The whole world is gonna be behind you.
You have a few haters.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Trust me, bro.
I mean, if you
have a few.
If you got hate, you're doing something.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
You're
gonna have a few of those, man. But generally speaking, you're 100% right, man. And I mean, this is the perfect, like, time of the year where this is a good opportunity. I mean, it's like I said, it's in the air.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Look, even with all the stupid, like, crazy shit that's going on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. It hasn't really fazed me, dude. Like I'm grateful. I'm happy. Like,
the only thing that's changed is, like, my selection of things to do.
Right.
But, like, other than that,
yeah,
it's just, like,
and there's some practical limitations there, but like, dude, like, at the end of the day, man, like, I ain't worried about it.
It comes out of gratitude.
Yeah.
Dude, back in the day, if there was a plague or a disease or a pandemic,
You're dead.
most of us would be dead.
Dead, man.
We'd all be dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think a lot of it's because, but just for me and you on a personal level, like, where we've come from.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, I remember I was, let's see, 2-3 Thanksgivings ago. I'm working. Like, I'm stressing out. You know what I mean? Like, so dude, I think we've gotten through some of those things where it's like, man, we're grateful about where we are.
Yes.
Because we come a long ways.
Yes.
And people that don't know us, maybe, but people that do know us, they know, like, I mean, do we come a long ways, bro? And I texted, Darwish yesterday, and then we were texting back and forth, and, like, bro, like, I remember literally a decade ago, 2010, he's my roommate, we're talking about, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but we just weren't ready for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, we weren't the people yet, but we had the dream.
Yeah.
We had the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that come to fruition.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, we've been talking about this for 10, 11, 12 years, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
We just weren't ready for it.
No, for sure.
I definitely was not the person for it.
For sure.
But, God helps you grow and become aligned with what He wants to give you.
And everybody in their own ways.
Everybody in their own ways,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, like, I'm grateful for that process. I'm grateful for that opportunity. And, like, dude, it's exciting, man.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
No, it is. And so I want to ask you that if there's, if there are people listening right now that are like, okay, I don't feel like I'm as grateful, or I'm not as grateful as these guys, or I want to be more grateful, right? How do I do it? What do I do? Like, okay, I write these things down, this and that. Like, how would you? Yeah. How would you advise someone to be more grateful?
I remember, 4 years ago.
I'm just grabbing a water.
Yeah. 4 years ago, I wasn't in a grateful mindset, and I remember when at that time I committed to every morning I'd write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Yeah. I did it for 6 months. Okay. And dude, I'll be honest, number one, you're not running out of shit to say. Like, for sure. But hey, I'm grateful. You might say I'm grateful for, whatever 5-6 times, right? But also what it will do is you will start finding things that you are grateful for, but you're just not aware of it. Right? So I think that's one practical thing you do. Because look, I mean, the thing is it's going to be, if you're not in a grateful state of mind, it's going to be challenging to like fake that emotionally. Because gratitude is an emotional state.
It is.
It's not a mental state.
No.
It's emotional thing, right?
It's emotional.
And so like to get there emotionally, it might be challenging to try to like just force yourself to do that if you're not there.
No.
So for me, I think if you can just start, on a practical level, writing down 3 things you're grateful for every single morning or day.
Dude.
And just keep it simple. You don't have to be nothing crazy. I'm grateful for my shoes.
Dude. And
you know what I mean?
And I would say every morning.
Yeah.
Because then it puts you in that state for the rest of the day.
Right. And it's subconscious too, right? So
It
like
is.
you start identifying these things, and then over a 6-month timeline, bro, you just identified 800 things you're grateful for.
Yeah.
Bro, that's powerful.
No, it is. And I was DMing one of my friends, and he basically put on his story, he was like, oh, if anybody has ways to like, I have some goals I'm trying to achieve. If anybody wants to advise me on, how I can be more efficient in getting to those goals or something like that, right? And so I DM'd him and I told him, hey, you should wake up every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for, and then write down your goals that you're going after.
Nice.
Right? And when you do that, you start with gratitude, and then you know where you're attacking for the rest of the day.
Right.
So the rest of the day, you're functioning towards your goals in a state of gratitude.
Right.
And I also told him, be very specific in everything you write. So for example, I gave him an example of what my grateful things were for that morning. And one of the things I specifically remember told him was, hey, we won our lifetime basketball game.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for coming back, seeing all my friends playing in a team basketball game and getting a win.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful for that.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So when you do that, when you write specific things down every day, I'm grateful that my baby sister came and gave me a hug and told me that she loves me.
Right.
Right? Like, if you write down specific things, they're going to not only help you be more grateful, move towards your life, but you are going to remember your life.
Yep.
A lot of people forget their lives.
Yeah.
They do. They don't remember what they did yesterday. They don't
Right.
remember what they eat. And that's fine. Sometimes it happens. It's natural, but it's because you're not as present in your life.
Right.
You know?
No, 100%.
You see what I'm saying?
100%, man. And
Like,
I think the what you're saying is like being grateful for, like, outside looking in, it looks like it's a small thing, right? Like you won a basketball game. But gratitude is like we said, it's a state of being.
Yes.
And it attracts other things that align with that gratitude.
Yes.
So like it could be something even larger than just winning a basketball game, right?
Yeah.
But the feeling's the same. So like if you just close a big real estate deal, you're grateful.
Yeah.
But really, it's the kind of the same feeling that if you won a basketball game. It's just a different thing, but they all correspond with each other. So like the more that we can be grateful for quote unquote the small things, which are not even small, they're perceived that not to be as significant.
Yeah.
It allows more for the bigger things to come in too.
Yeah, because obviously when the lifetime basketball game is done, I'm like, okay, cool. I played a game. But when I'm in the game, bro, that game means everything.
Everything.
I'm throwing fouls. I'm playing.
Yeah, and
I'm playing.
You feel it.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
No, for sure. It's a different. And so, why should I get that? Why should I forget that feeling?
Right.
Right. Of how into it I was in that game.
Right.
Right. That's where the specifics come in. You need to be more specific. It's like what everyone says about writing down your goals too. I want to make more money. Great. Here's $1. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
No. I want to make X amount of money by this amount of time. I want to lose this many pounds, or I want to, look this toned, or you see what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to be specific in everything you do, so you're a lot more intentional about what you're doing.
Man, 100%. And like
I'm grateful you told me that you were gonna be in the office no matter what.
Yeah.
That pushed the out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it! All right, I gotta get up. I gotta go.
We're the only ones
we
here,
gotta
man.
do this damn podcast.
The only ones
I'm
here.
coming.
And dude, but it's like, I don't know.
But I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down tomorrow morning. I swear, I'm gonna write that tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that Blake pushed me to come and do the podcast.
Yeah. Well, it feels good, man. And like, I think there we go.
Hey Dre, we'll call you back, brother.
Yeah.
Love you.
And I think, I've been kind of thinking about this. Like, I have like little moments where like I look at people's examples of people that are quote unquote successful in whatever arena that they're in, and goes back to this. This is going to tie back to gratitude, but like also addressing kind of like the syndrome that we have nowadays with the social media syndrome, where we look at other people and we're like, oh my God, they have this, or they have this, and they do this, and they maybe they are successful, right?
Yeah.
They're top at their craft, right?
Oh, yeah.
But what a lot of times we don't realize, if you really research these people, dude, they've been doing this for like fucking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20 years.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so, like, wherever you are on your path, and because I know this can be a struggle, because I've struggled with it, is where, like, you want it really, really quick.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, like, just honor the process, man, because the people you're comparing yourself to, bro, like, there's that meme where it's like, bro, they're on chapter 19, you're on chapter 4.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No, you're absolutely right.
You know, so just like respect your own journey and your own process, man. Like, but be consistent. I'm not saying be consistent.
Yeah.
Bro, I already know in my head. And I want to come back to this episode. I'm prophesizing over this podcast right here.
Okay, we're prophesizing. So, yeah. We're going to come back.
No, I'm telling you right now, me and you're going to keep doing this podcast. Bro, this is going to be a huge podcast.
It will be.
Like, it's going to be huge.
100%.
And I already know that.
I know it too.
It's in my fucking head. Like, I already know that.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, that's why it's like, let's just show up and do the podcast.
Let's just show up and do it, yeah.
Because, bro, this is going to be a huge, so like, and I'm going to come back. I can't wait till I come back on this episode.
I can't wait either.
And, you know.
Episode 12.
Episode 12.
We're going to play this back.
This is going to be a humongous podcast, bro.
At least millions.
Millions.
Yeah.
I know that in my heart.
Me too.
So, like, dude, that's why it's like, man, this is exciting just to be able to be here at City Center and do the podcast. We ain't always going to be here.
No.
We're going to have our own podcast.
And I'm not going to lie. It felt great when we were walking in. There's no one else here. We're like, woo!
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's awesome, man. So, like, just super, super, super excited, man. But my phone just died.
Damn it. I'm gonna give it to you. We'll post it off here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, this phone, man, I tell you.
Is it the 12?
It's the 12, man, but...
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
It's all good, bro. But...
yeah.
But, it's all good, man. Back to the podcast real quick. So, great conversation today. I think,
really good, man.
Yeah, I think gratitude is a state of mind that everybody needs to just hone in on and go after.
100%.
Right? So, with that being said, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. And guys, Blake and me need more topics to talk about.
Let's go, man.
Right? I mean, we'll come up with great topics all day on our own.
Yeah.
But if there are things that you guys want us to talk about, DM me on Instagram.
Please.
Message us on Facebook. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Comment on YouTube, because I'm going to put these on YouTube as well. And so, I mean, give us more topics to talk about. Real estate, business, sports. We love to talk about sports. Did you see the Texans?
Dude, the Texans won?
Bro, they whooped their ass. 41.
Can we go 9-7? That's like dude. I'm like, dude, can we go 9-7?
We're 3-7. Oh man.
4-7 now.
4-7. So Deshaun.
Gotta win out.
Deshaun, bro, come on.
Let's go.
Let's make it happen.
If we go 9-7, that's a win this year.
That's a win.
That's a turnaround, baby.
That's a win, and that's a big F you to Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
Which he needs.
Yeah.
Because I'm so pissed off at how well DeAndre Hopkins is doing this year.
Yeah.
Dude, he's sick.
Yeah.
I wish we had him.
Yeah, and my boy Will Fuller, because he's from Notre Dame.
Oh,
come on, man, let's go.
He was in stride.
Dude, he was, man.
He was in stride yesterday.
Yeah. And Notre Dame plays today, North Carolina, 2:30. That's why I'm working a half a day. I'll be out by 2:15. Can't wait.
But yeah, y'all, thanks for tuning into the podcast. Stay grateful. Stay in a form of gratitude. If you guys need help with anything at all, DM us, talk to us. We'd be happy to help. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right.
You got an iPhone charger?
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
It's done.
We can go back to my office.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, that was a good episode.
That was.